Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Skacti Flora from Debbie Monero. Now, if you are following every day, yesterday we did Skacti. That was this. Okay, now it's kind of an add-on tangle. It can be its own tangle or an add-on. It's so lovely. All right, so here's how it goes. I think I'm gonna try to angle mine a little bit. I'm working on being creative. All right, let's see if this works. All right, so it starts off the same as the Skacti. So with a flux or teardrop shape going straight up, and then one to either side. Now, so here's my philosophy, because I've only tried, I only got this to work so far. Oh, no, well, it wasn't comfortable in my other things. No, I guess it wasn't comfortable, but it worked in my, in the class that we had. So this one and this one. So if you want them to aim a certain direction and be kind of like that profile like that, then put this up, in the direction that you kind of want it aiming. That's where my brain was going. All right, so we'll see if it works. Then we're going to do a big Acme hole, right? And depending on how close yours are, mine are quite far apart, so I can, and we're going to fill this in, I do have some room to hollow it underneath. And this is something, too, that is, well, just like everything, is all up to you and how you want to play with it. Because maybe you don't want to have, have this much of the opening showing. Again, completely up to you and your plan. Okay, next. Now, this is something else that I played with, and then I went, oh, that's not right. Why is it not looking right? Oh, because here, let me show. I'm going to put this under. This is my, when I do my step outs. So here's what I did. I ordered the whole thing, kind of similar to what we did here on Skacti. But I wasn't happy with the way it was turning out. It wasn't looking like Deb's at all. So and this is what I do. This is how my brain works. So then I'm looking back and I'm like, what? Where have I gone wrong? And yet there is no wrong, because on one of our somebody on the call did it all the way around. So like if I had continued these petals maybe all the way around or maybe a little further, it'd still look fine. But I wanted to replicate what Deb did, and I feel my responsibility in doing step outs is not to do it completely different, because then it's something else. But anyway, I like to share that with you, because if you end up doing that, play with it and see. I'm leaving that there so I can play with it. All right, but here's what I found, and you can take a look at the at Deb's step out in the description section. All right, so I'm just going to do it. The distance here is not going to be the same here. It's not like a full aura. So we're going to kind of compact it. I guess that's the best way I'm going to say it. So I'm going to start here real close, and then I'm coming out a ways and then kind of back in. It's almost like we're tethering it, sort of, to this one side. And then again, now this one, I'm just going to kind of go over the one. There's probably some other word for that, but you see what I mean. Versus complete aura having the same distance on all sides. So have it just a little bit squashed on this side where the flux shapes are sticking out. And then, oh, I forgot to put my little orbs on the end. Honestly, you can do that at any time. I just think they're so adorable. I like to look at them as long as I can while I'm doing this. All right, then we can add our, I'm calling them, they're kind of like squared off C shapes. I love them. You know, and this is one of those things where you can have them separated. You can have them put together. You know, tracing. I have a combination of both on my samples. You can do more than three of them if you, whatever you want to do. All right, and then we'll do this lovely little V shape like that and fill it in. I tell you what, I mean, of course you can do it without, but boy, does that just really make it so neat. Ooh, could add a dot or an orb at the end. Ooh, I'll have to try that. All right. Then, now, you can, there's so many ways you can go from here. We'll take it, this is to make it Skacti Flora. And I'm going to take my little stem. Oh, let's utilize this gap and we'll make it kind of curvy like that. And then we can add some leaves that look like this. Or a one. I think just one is adorable. All right. And there we have it. Now, oh, I should have had one already done, but oh well. In case you missed it, I'm just kidding. We're going to do another one. It's so cool. All right. And then we'll do some shading and playing. All right. So I'll get more right down to business with this one. And this, I want to have it, I think, straight up. You know what is so lovely about this also? And I'm going to say with probably most all of Deb's tangles is haven't done it too many times, but I'm not finding where I have to go back and look at the step outs. And there's a number of steps to it, but I don't know, it just seems to make sense. Where there are some others where I don't know how many years I'm doing. I'm like, wait, what do I do again? Oh yeah, that's right. All right. And then same idea. I'm keeping it narrow to the back. Well, or sort of. Okay. It doesn't matter how it turns out. Okay, then. Oh, let's get the petals in here. You know, it's really interesting. Sometimes I'll start from the one side, and it seems like when I do that, I end up with, like 4 will, fit. It's just really, really funny. I've put that quite at an angle, haven't I? Well, let's go with it. Okay, all right. It's turning out really interesting. There we go. That's more of what I wanted to do, but it just doesn't matter. Say it. I was going to say it with me. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Everything is the same. But then, I need dramatic music. I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay. But then, from here, let's see. And I think we're going to do a wide, maybe, yeah, barrel Skacti as I run it right off of the page there. Let's get that at least looking like a line. Okay. And then we finish it off like the Skacti. And here, because I have this, both of those gaps. Let's see, let me start it from, okay, let me turn it so that way it makes more sense. And we'll see where the hollow bow, okay, like that. For whatever reason, I need to do it upside down. All right, and then we'll put our little orbs. Okay, with little things coming out. So it makes a topper for your Skacti, as well as a cute flower And I'll show you a minute again the samples from our Tangle Time session. Oops, let's see. Yeah, there we go. I can put a partial one there. It's like I didn't want them that close together, but oh well, that's apparently what my pen wants. Okay, so there we have it. And now let's do we'll do some shading. Especially on the Skacti Flora. Okay. So we'll start here. Oh, so many ways we can have fun with this one. Oh, and I think, no, let's just do this. Well, we'll see. For sure, around the border, because this is kind of tucked under. And actually, well, let's do that first. Steps. And then, because I was thinking, this does need something. Ooh, well, let's do some shading. If I can do it, maybe, well, let's go a little bit darker. Just so there's a contrast between that and this. Because not using color on this, it's just fun to figure out, okay, how can we make that look like it's something different? Oh, there we go. And look at nice shine in there. It's lovely. Oh, and I'm going to use what's left on my Tortillion. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to do... Like, wait, let me look back. Did I like what I did on the... Yes, I did. So on here, I'm just going to put a little swipe. And I'm going to have it come from the other direction, too. And I don't remember if Deb did this or if I saw this on something else and I really liked it. Oh, and let's do it over here, too. Oh, and while we're at it, let's just fill in the little orbs. Leave a little bit of shine there. There we go. Okay. I think let's use what's on the Tortillion here, where it's going in. Oh, that's what I was going to do here, where it's going in. Yeah, just to give it some bendiness. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it like that. Because it is kind of neat with that, just leaving that open. Because I can show you on my one example. But let's put a little drop shadow here. Because that's neat. I was gonna say, oh, just for something different. So, looking at this, then, so here, what I did, it's still a little bit different because I brought the color up a lot. But if you imagine this with the dark, because it kind of adds, yes, a shine, but kind of a bendiness, probably more so with the graphite than with these that I did. So just wanted to show, and I did that on the little flux shapes also, just because I wanted to add that shine. Or it could look like a pattern, because there are patterned flowers and stuff like that. So that is up to you. And then when we do it on top of the Skacti, let's do the same thing here with this. I was just thinking on this one, but I don't know if I want to now. Ooh, that made it really dark. All right, let's add some of this down here, and I'll just keep pulling it off. That's going to be my palette. I went a little too dark there. And then let's put some in here also, because, let's see. Actually, this is going to need the pencil. Well, first off, because this is over this. Oop, and actually, we'll go ahead all the way out to the outside of it. Okay, throw my tortilla on. Sorry, I'm getting off the screen here. Get all carried away. But yeah, we didn't want to have that nice shadow like that. And then on this, like we did it yesterday. I'm doing it a little bit different. So I put it to the right side of these, just down the middle on this one, and then on the left side of those two. Yeah, gave it some depth. All right. Oh, and we didn't do anything with the top of that one. When the orbs are little, it's hard to leave a little shine. But you can come back with a white jelly roll if you want to. Or a gel pen, I should say. Jelly Roll is a brand. There we go. Let's bring this down just a little bit. Like that. There we go. Oh, it should go this way. So that way it's looking at it. There. So it's just so neat, having two options for, the one tangle. Like I said, it's an add-on, or it is, a work in and of itself. And then so fun to combine them. So now, having done this one, because this we were focused on this. So looking at it again, let me raise this up. Just a lot of fun. And then again, this one, and I used, this I used bleed proof white with a fine line applicator, I think is what it's called. But this I just had fun on a prepped tile, and yeah, it's like Skacti in space. I don't know. Oh, but it's just a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. You'll find all of the links to the step outs in the description section. And below those is my link tree, and there you'll find ways to connect with me if you wish. If you would like to take part in this kind of fun, it is on Thursdays generally. Every once in a while, it's generally Thursdays unless there's a schedule issue, which isn't very often. But again, they're free. It's called Tangle Time. In the link tree, there are several places where you can follow me for classes. It's not listed there specifically, but if you're on Facebook, there's a link to my page. Feel free to follow me there because I do post the classes there. And if you want to be part of the greater conversation and hang out with other Tangle addicts in our Tangle Addicts community group, we would love to hang out with you. There are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry, just so you know. And then let the fun commence. And I think that is it. But yeah, have fun with these. And the replay from this, that I did get that out. Yeah, I'm kind of one in a row. I've gotten that one out within a day, so I was pretty happy about that. So do check that out as well. And then you'll know if you've not experienced us, then you'll know. And then we hope you'll join us for another one. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.